Let's drop in and say hi to our little Wednesday night live. See how folks are doing. Oh, look at that picture. It's crazy. What's going on out there in the world, folks? We got one person on. Adrian's in the house, not feeling so well, so I thought I'd come out to the shed and do it on my phone. Give her a little peace and quiet. Hope she feels better. Felix Matas, what's up, brother? Jeffrey Harris, John Hall, what's up, brother? How you doing? Stephen Tate, how you doing? Hello. Man, I'm looking at my nose. I got to go to the skin treatment place, man. I got a couple things growing. I had some cream a while back. Evening there, Mr. Wilson's View. Tiger Knot Woods, that's right. Yeah, that's Sacktown checking in. What's up? That's right, Craig. Burl. Let's go, Brando. What's the word, Felix? I'm just working on this for a young man that's got that coming. Evening, Tim from Boise. John, what's happening, my brother John Stagnaro? John's a good man. Redwood Post, what's going on, brother? Yeah. How you doing? I know you're out there working your butt off so you can ride that motorcycle in your free time and be with your brothers. I met Redwood down in Sac. He's an awesome dude. Hardworking American. Motorcycle riding. I love you too, brother. So John was in Donovan with me for a few years and got out of prison. I think you've been out about 28 years now, 29 years, John. Started a family, made a life for himself. Well, Ryan, I get about 40 miles a gallon. So, besides motorcycles are funner. Excuse me. Yeah, so when I got out of prison, John found out I was out. I hadn't seen him in years, and he got right at me. And pray for the truckers in Canada. I did a little tattoo work on him. Smokey Snowden, what's going on? I'm glad you like our channel, brother. And I'm doing this for somebody. This dog's Rufus, passed away. You riding up there this summer? All right. Well, we'll have to figure something out, bro. We're leaving next on the 19th. What do you guys think about that? We got one left. What's up, Slick? All right. We're leaving on the 19th, which is a Saturday, to take our Arizona ride. Some of you guys were with us last year when we went riding through Arizona. Man, my beard's a mess. And a new member, his real last name, Smiley. All right. Cool. Give my regards, Redwood. That's right. Shinzo Cage, what's going on? Marcus Julius Brutus, what's happening? This is just so you know, we got a guy from Russia. He wanted a big patch on the back, a small patch on the front of a hoodie. So we got two. We're going to do another one, and maybe we'll auction it off, or unless somebody wants to. Just imagine that. That was a request from Russia, our arch rival friends, because I got nothing but love for Russia and their people. And I think it's amazing that somebody over there wanted to buy our store. Everyone's live. What's question? Even though I was question, have you ever seen ghosts or maybe spirits in some of the different pensions? I never seen a ghost or a spirit, bro. Never. Sporting Dog Bars, what's up, Sean Blue? Yeah, so John, I know when I got out, he drove me around, took me to lunch, showed me Angela Neal, what's going on? Respects, Angela. I do have to get with them. I've been busy. My apologies to them. They want to do a collab, and I'm all for it, but I just been so busy around here. I just spaced out. The brainwashed us about Russia. They did. Free Julian Assange. That's right. It's going good, brother. Yeah, so John drove me around, showed me the ins and outs of LA a little bit, and I love Russia. So he took me over to Orange County, and When Adrian came to see us, came to see me, he gave us his house. Captain, what's going on? Get any plans to talk about troubled youth, or have you? I've talked about troubled youth, but that's a subject I can talk about, no doubt. Luke Sequel. I might go down there to bike night. I might bring someone with me, Luke. Hopefully. We got a youngster up here just started working at Miller Built, and he's a good youngster. Maybe he'll ride down there with us. But yeah, so John Stagnaro, I need you on my channel, brother. I asked you to come on, do an interview. You said yeah, and then you never did it. John's a good dude, a good friend, family man and brother. I love him. Both. Thank you, Captain. So, Troy Kell and how he began a troubled youth. That dude has some issues if it's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, I love you, John. We need you on the channel because you are a success story for real. John, we're going to have to talk about that. I don't put prices out in the airwaves. If I do a job for somebody, it's between me and that person. I didn't see it. I haven't been on my email. Well, I know about Curtis Price. I mean, you have millions. Curtis Price is a guy who got out, killed some people. Now he's on death row. When I was in San Quentin, my old cellie supposedly stabbed him in the face a few times. So, what's up, Will? Blessings to all the hard intentions family. That's right, Tashanka. Yeah, so, my old cellie, they say he went out to the yard and stabbed Curtis Price in the face a few times. 70s LA. New video, well done, of 70s LA. Oh, cool. But they say that he's telling up there on death row, so who knows? And then someone told me he just died recently in natural causes, so yeah, there you go, Kurt Marcus. Yeah, he did. So that story's true. He did pass away. Yeah, he was trying to snitch his way out of death row and whatever. What's up, Al Bundy? Ryan Forster. Yeah, they say he was telling while he's on death row. A lot of guys get up there. Shout out to our truckers. Being labeled domestic terrorists, unfriggin' real. Okay. We'll talk about them truckers. I seen a thing where Demons Row, shout out to Zost to Ghost. He's an awesome dude, and hopefully we can do a face-to-face sometime on his channel. He did a thing, when the bikers and the truckers get together, you know what I mean? It's all over. Yeah, that's right, Mr. Wilson's view. She ate something at work or something. Her stomach's not feeling well, so, I'll give her a little time on that name. Free John Son. I agree. Yep. Julian Assange put stuff out there, put the truth out, so you haven't seen a lot of his stuff. I remember the stuff he did with Snowden, so let me see. All right, John, you sleep well. Have a good day's work tomorrow, brother. Be safe. Just so you know, I got out of prison. John was putting up cranes on the side of high-rise buildings while they construct them. The elevators. Then he's putting up cranes, and he's mining. I mean, he's just a hell of a man, making hell of money, working for his family and his life, and I just love it. Guy does some prison time and gets out and makes a life for himself. You gotta love it. People get envious, of others doing well. But you know what? I don't. I just think it's fantastic, especially if they have a background where they came from prison, drugs, prison, whatever, gangs, whatever. If they can overcome that shit and make a life, I just think it's great. Yeah, it's fantastic. And his daughter's my bestie. What's up, Cheyenne? Cheyenne and Sin, what's going on? That's right. And How's the Big Mac's doing out there? In your highness. Yeah. Um Chris, Louisiana, what's going on? As far as them truckers up there in Canada, I think it's great. I don't, I know their Prime Minister, Rancho Chava, what's going on? Thank you for that. Uh, Thanks for tuning in and thanks for that super chat, bro. We appreciate the support 100. We really do. So, PA Mike, thank you so much for that. Oh, wow. Yeah, tune in anytime, brother. John Hall. Thanks, PA Mike. Rancho Chava, thank you guys. This Wednesday night live is my version of AA meeting. That's right. Tashanka Whitco, thank you. Let me see something here. I got this on a stand. John, this is our meeting, bro. Family meetings, family time. Respect, Tashanka. Thank you so much. Oak Trini. I am gonna do some interviews, and hopefully, I'm gonna get them up and done before I go on this road trip with my friends down to Arizona and beyond. I have a couple interviews lined up that I think are going to be interesting. Friends of mine who've been there and done that and are doing well. But also, I'm looking to get, I did an interview with Marvelous Inc. and I didn't record it. I was so mad. We talked for like 2 hours just chatting about all kinds of stuff. She came home, tried to get it, and it was not on Zoom, so I messed that up. What's up, Left Lane Outlaw? How you doing, brother? Yeah, so I got, I'm going to try and get some videos up. Stephen Tate. No, I did not meet Tommy. He was long gone before I came around, Yeah, I got some videos in the tank. One should air tomorrow. And then I'm going to try and get some interviews done before we leave. Aaron Anderson. Yeah, the bike got me home. It's nice and safe and sound. That bike is beautiful. I went down today. Last week I was down with the fellas helping, hanging around. What's up, Oos? All's good. Helping hang around really while we put my friend's bike back together. He had it painted. And they go, man, you need a new tire. You know what I mean? Let's play an outlaw. That's right. So I had to go down today and get a new tire. My original tire, I've got 8,000 miles on that bike so far. I've had it, 7 months. So, Burrow, Pat Buchanan. Who's Pat Buchanan? So anyway, I got a new tire today. It cost, a chunk, but we're going to be riding through snow and ice and rain, maybe wet roads. They're like, dude, you got to change that tire out. So I did. Gene and Chelsea Schultz, what's going on? Aaron. Yeah, tires and batteries. The tires you got to have, ATV. Well, you can't ride ATVs on the freeway. White powder homes. That's right, Jay Will. Yeah, last year we rode through snow and some pretty cold conditions. And when it's cold like that, even if there's no snow on the road, I think it's just they're not licensed to ride on the roads, especially not in California. That's right, Tashanka. Yeah, so I had to change the tire out, Safety first, safety over money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I go, man, it's going to cost me an arm and a leg. They go, it'll cost you more if you fall. So, it's a little insurance there for the road. Rob Newley, new tires on a bike, better than coming. That's, well, I got the rear. The front's still good, who's in Chuckawalla, is supposed to be out June 6th. Almost time for wheelies and burnouts. That's right, John. That's good. Chuckawalla's a shithole. I know I got Pirelli Night Dragons. That's what came with it, and they're good. All right, Slick. Have a good dinner, bro. Dashboards, but the body work on some of them. That's right. They're bringing pocket knives in the prison system. I know this. One of Charlie's girls that he ruined was one of them guys in Folsom's old ladies, and they beat Charlie up every time he went to the yard. But Charlie still went to the yard, you know. But yeah, I heard, some things about Charlie's girls and guys in the joint. So it's a possibility, you know. It's a possibility. I mean, the guy was a master manipulator, just like Mike Thompson. So better pay for an arm and a leg than break one. That's right, Free Julian. What's up, Frank Rizzo? But yeah, them truckers up there, I don't know what's going on in Canada. Why they're protesting. What's up, Jason? How you doing, bro? He was my riding partner when I went to Vegas for that show. Yeah, anyways, I know that they have a communist, socialist, whatever prime minister up there, and I don't know what his deal is, but they don't like it. And from Korea, what's going on? Oh, excuse me. Love you too, Big Max. Anyone can convince anyone. Anything like that Charlie had them do. Yeah, it is kind of weird. What's up, Hot Rod? Captain Crunch. SD Rooster, what's going on? That's right, Tashanka. I don't do burnouts either, so. Yeah, so here's the deal. Greetings, Half Moon Bay. What's up, American Me? D. Bella. Hope I said that right. Whatever's going on in Canada, I know they also have a socialist prime minister. He's in league with, the New World Order banking system and all that crap, and people have called him on it, and he just shines them on. They say Fidel Castro was his dad. And I guess his mom had been to Cuba, so there might be some truth in that. I know he's a straight commie, and people don't like him, so, hats off to the truckers. Look, if, regular protests won't do it, those guys feel threatened or whatever. Second Division, hats off to them. Hey, look, when the truckers in this country get pissed off and shut things down, just getting over this Rona bro shot was wrong for 2 weeks. I didn't have any problems with the shot, Hot Rod, but my dad from 10 years and passed away. May rest in peace. Yeah, Rancho Chavez sucks. Looks like spitting image of Fidel. Yeah, he does. Now I'm glad that you brought that up. Shinko tires are way too soft, bro. That wore a pair out at like less than 6 months. And I had a little bit of shake in my front wheel, But I want to say, they say that Dr. Larry, 45 years in prison, 42 years in prison, Texas, passed away. They say passed away from the coronavirus, so I don't know. I don't know exactly. That's what people are saying. He had the coronavirus, and that's what killed him. COVID, whatever. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Grind and pivot. We're always thinking about you too, Louie. We love you, man. And look at this. Yeah, Louie did that. Grind and pivot. Check him out. We still have a few shirts. We're going to phase out some of them, but we still have some shirts. 7576 Camp Hovey. All right, Rob, thanks for your service. Thanks for your serving your country, my friend. Yeah, so they say Larry passed away from the coronavirus, and you could say, hey, at least he got to see the streets and he died a free man. But it's still fucked up that he died 03 to 09. Wow. Pi, what's going on? Los Angeles in the house. I have a COVID, thanks the Lord, but haven't felt good all week. Man, I hope you don't have the COVID. I hope you get over this feeling, whatever's got you down, bro. So yeah, I think it's great that Larry got out of prison. He was an old school dude, man, and he was in prison when it was a different time. You know what I'm saying? But I saw that hot rod on your Facebook. Michael, Big Mick, what's going on? That's right. Yeah, old Larry from Texas. He was just a old school dude, man, and he didn't get to enjoy much life out here in the free world before that. COVID took him, and I think it's messed up because a lot of people loved his content on his show. I reached out to him. I guess he used to watch our channel, but I never could get him on. I really wanted to. Now that he's gone, I'm kind of sad that I didn't. Yeah, I know people in Texas that dig him are gonna miss him, and respects to him, his family, and Humboldt County, TOB, what's going on? Stoked another crap. Love you, bro. That's right, Chris. Yeah, Louis, she's in the house. She's got some stomach ache. I made a badass dinner, taco night, and she came home feeling kind of ill in the stomach. So hopefully she's feeling better. That's why I'm doing the live out here in the shed, you know. But yeah, anyway, Larry passed, and it sucks. And that's all right. That's all right. Can talk to, that's what this is, man. What's up, Smile, much love from Baltimore. JB, what's going on? That's not a pug, that's a mastiff. Yeah, it's a mastiff. Yeah, look at that patch. We got two of them. We're sending one to Russia, and the other one we're gonna sew on a sweatshirt with a small patch in the front, and we're gonna raffle it off. I think, and we'll do a raffle for it. And whoever wins can choose a size sweatshirt and whatnot. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of neat. Yeah. So these truckers up in Canada, there's things going on in this country. I think truckers could agree on. What's up, Sling Blade? That need to be fixed in this country. Can you imagine if the truckers in this country shut it down? What's the question, Chris? Let us know. Queensland, John, what's going on in Queensland, Australia? Thanks for tuning in, bro. Yeah, so just imagine if the truckers in this country shut this place down. I mean, just imagine that. This country would come to a grinding halt. When you travel, like I traveled to Vegas and back, Left Lane Outlaw. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, brother, for that super chat. Really, I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. That's awesome. Yeah, if the truckers in this country were to decide they're pissed off about some national issue and shut it down, Pull Madison looks, yeah. There is a trucker shortage in this country already. So just imagine if they, I want to send someone some cash. Do you have any old buddies that could use a few bucks? Chris, get at me at Mitch at heartintentions.com or Mitch Smiley790 on Instagram. Shoot me a message. Well, I know some guys in there. Yeah, that's right, SD Rooster. Gabe, what's going on? I'll see you on the 11th. That's a Friday, bro. The Newsom closed death row. I was seeing something that he was going to dismantle it. So what's that mean? Say I'm happy to still be here. That's right, Hot Rod. So what if they don't like what's going on in California, right? What's up in Scotland, James Jameson? That's right. What if they don't like what's going on in California with the auto vehicle laws? You know, the speed limit or the smog or the checkpoints that they have to go through and all this other crap they put the truckers through in this state. What if they boycotted California? We got the ports. All the stuff comes in through the ports in California. So they could shut the country down just by boycotting California. Food goes out of California, it would rot on the vine. Um, you know, the more drivers, the lower the freight wages. Yeah, but there is a shortage of drivers, so maybe they could protest the wages. I heard that these guys they go through truck driving schools, companies pay for it, and then once they graduate, they force them into a contract for a year or two to drive for shitty wages. So who knows. Will, that's right, Will. So truck drivers could shut this country down at the drop of a hat. Then you've got to think about this. The air traffic controllers went on strike one time and in the 80s, and Ronald Reagan fired them all. I mean, he fired them all. And they were not allowed to get their jobs back. I mean, I think that was part of his deal. The air traffic controllers were fired by Reagan. No, it was Ronald Reagan. And, he told them, hey, you're out. I don't know how things went. I wouldn't want to be flying around with no air traffic controllers after that, but, he did it. So the pain looks badass. I've been watching your progress. So thank you, Hot Rod. Yeah, this is for Eric. He lost his dog. He rescued this dog and then it passed away on him. It's challenging. It's a challenging project, but it's something I love doing. It's a long hair and freaky people. That's right. Yeah, this is he loved that dog. Reagan did that. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did that. Thanks, James. That's right, Rancho. He did that. Uh, you know, that's a national thing. So, but just imagine if truck drivers losing a dog is hard. It is hard. And we got two of them. So, unfortunately, our dogs don't live as long as we do, or even close. So, you know, yeah. So, anyways, back to the truckers. They could do some things. They could change. You could change this country just with truck drivers. But they would need support because obviously they wouldn't be able to feed their families, pay their rents. They would have to have a spouse that had a decent job that could carry the weight while they strike. There's a lot of stuff that goes into a strike. Them guys in Canada shutting things down. I don't know how it's working or what. But if guys go on strike, any truck drivers, construction workers, dock workers, whatever. I'm about ready to move on to California and live for North McCallum. Yeah, we have family here at my work. The trucks don't show a lot of time, or it comes 2 days late. You know what? Arizona's a nice place. I never met Death Row Joe. That's right, Friday, bro. Man, said they were bred to fight lions, yeah, these dogs are bred to fight lions in the Coliseum. How many dogs they put on a line, I don't know. But that's what the original mastiffs are bred for. Now they have a bunch of different variations, but they're pretty badass dogs. The thing about big dogs is they pass. Yeah, mastiff. They pass. Big dogs don't live as long as small dogs. So Big Mick, I think his dogs lived 16 years or so. You know, we got 2 Chihuahuas, so good things about Arizona and Florida. I don't know about Florida, but I know Arizona's nice. You can carry a pistol in Walmart and nobody gives a shit. So they sell ammunition on the side of the road. Um, beautiful roads to ride motorcycles on. We're going to see it in about a week or so. We're going to take off. Art of Survival. Thank you. Uh, you know, if you commit crimes in Arizona, they're going to punish the shit out of you. So, yeah, hope you're all doing. That's right, Mark. We're doing well, my friend. We're doing well. I don't know what to think about him closing down death row. I know some guys that got out of prison that had life without the possibility of parole. That was the alternative to death penalty. Um, you know, they say life without the possibility of parole. Doing great. Yeah, they don't. I lost my pee. That's a really hard thing. That's right. Sorry you lost your pit, brother. If they feel like life without the possibility of parole is just a longer death sentence. You sit in prison your whole life until you die. Some of these guys programmed so well they ended up getting their sentence commuted to regular life sentences, went to board and got out. Um, Plus, some of them are teenagers when they got busted. Um, so, uh, there's a third appeal. The thing is, if you're going to kill someone as punishment, what are you going to kill them for? To punish them. I mean, they're gone. The punishment's over. Also, what if you make a mistake? What if he didn't do it, right? What if he accidentally might be innocent and you killed him as a governor? Governor's the guy who kills him. So that's why Brown and now Newsom haven't killed anyone. I guess Newsom's dismantling death row. So, you know, life without the possibility of parole is also a death sentence. It just takes longer. They just drag it out with horrible food, horrible conditions, until you die. Shitty medical, shitty beds, you know. I think if you're going to give somebody life without the possibility of parole, you should put them all in one prison, have a level 4 yard, level 3 yard, level 2 yards, and let them work their way down. Yeah, I'd take death sentence too, because you have a chance to beat it. You got better appeal, better lawyers. But, uh, you know, uh, that's right, Salty Rider, Papa Will. What's up, Smiling Dog? That's only one guy calls me that. Yeah. And they come around a bunch of women innocent on death row. That's right. Yeah, they use a sterile needle. That's right, Terry. I knew that was you, big dog. Terry was in Soledad and Tracy with me. That's right. Okay, Fred, give me a buzz, brother. George, Accountability Pro. Good evening. That's right. Yeah, so I had a friend, John Keith. He had a life without possibility of parole, and he shouldn't have. And his family inherited a bunch of money, millions of dollars. He goes, yeah, he was telling me about it. He goes, a lot of good it does me. He could get packages, radios, TVs, whatever he wanted, but he was still locked in a prison cell for the rest of his life. So it's a guys do change. These guys that they commuted their sentence. My lad was 17. Oh, that's D Rooster. That sucks. He shouldn't have. Sorry, lost him. But 17, that's pretty long for a bigger dog. Yeah, so these guys are ambassadors here in Australia. We have 10-year-old fucked up and are facing life. Yeah, 10 years old, nobody should be facing a prison term, You know what I mean? 10-year-old kid should get some nurturing. Of course, when I was 12, 13, I started going to juvenile hall and landed in youth authority. The only nurturing I got was like this. uh, that's right, Christopher. Yeah, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Chris Max, what's up? Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for that. Really awesome, man. Thank you. It's D Rooster, Ryan Foster. That's Forster. That's right. Yeah, 10 years old, bro. I will, Chris. I have a friend that, just so you know, he has 150 to life. He's about 68 years old, and it's on a bullshit case. I've known him for quite a long time. Bud forgot to text you back yesterday. All right. Is that Christopher the landscaper? In the UK, a 5-year-old was killed by two. I remember that. Palm Springs checking in. Brick cold cock. That's right. Yeah, a kid punishing kids like that. I seen a documentary on a kid in Florida. They gave him life. He was just a kid. It's bullshit to me. Kids need to figure it out, and I mean that's also Whitey Bulger's name. That's right. You know, they needed people in there to help these kids that commit pretty bad crimes. They need to help them figure it out. If a kid's 10, 12, 13, 15 years old, 17, even 18, and they commit some really fucked up crimes, something's wrong. Something's wrong with that kid. You know, something in a court case that was over you could sentence minors to life without parole or not. Hey, dude, I'm doing that painting, Georgia Accountability Pro. I'm working out for him. Whitey Bulger was a rat, so you know what I mean? He was an informant. Gee. Whitey Bulger was a rat. That's why he got killed in prison. Worked with the FBI. And he used up his own people. So he was a piece of shit. Fred Rothschild, what's up, big dog? Turtle. Yeah, that's my homeboy. Fred the Jew. And yes, he is a Jew. And yes, he is my homeboy, and I love him. We don't play that shit around here. Thank you, LA Dodger Blue. I'm working on that for someone. It's got a long ways to go. That's basically a lot of it's just an underpainting right now. So I have a lot of work to do on that. Yeah, like I was a fuck up kid. I was beating up school teachers. I've done car portraits. I did a Mustang. Was it, hey Mitch, have you ever, I'm painting murals for business and stuff. Nah, murals are a pain in the butt, bro. I did one in Lancaster of a seascape kind of thing, and it was a pain in the ass. But I mean, if the money was right, I'd do it. Yeah, so I was a fucked up kid. I mean, I didn't kill anyone as a kid, but I got a life sentence. What's up, Debbie? Oh, hot rods are cool shit. Yeah, so they just sent me to youth authority. You know, like, hey, fucking see you later. They make some bullshit half-hearted attempts at trying to help you out and figure shit out. Like I say, half-hearted, right? And then once that don't work, their little fucking system don't work, and they just shuffle you off to a fucked up place. I got kicked out of school, like that's right, grinding pivot. What's up, Bry? 10 days to go. Is it 10 days in a wake up, or is that 9 days in a wake up? I think today's what, the 8th or 9th? Today's the 9th. That's 9 days in a wake up. And we're going to hit the road to Arizona and beyond. Yeah. Bless you, Mitch. Thanks, Debbie. break security guard's nose freshman year. Yeah, so I got kicked out of school. I got in trouble. I got in trouble with the family. But things are different now, they never really put up with kids that were violent, but now they'll try to break you off a life sentence if you're a kid, and that's bullshit. I mean, that's what they did to me. They gave me a life sentence at 18 years old. I was 17 when I got committed a crime. By the time I got sentenced, I turned 18. They gave me a life sentence, and at 17 to 56 years old, 57. I can't remember how old I was when I got out now. 56. That's a long time. Unfortunately now people are starting to wake up, and I missed it. They should have woke up 20 fucking years ago, but they were all being brainwashed or fighting against the whole tough on crime agenda, three strikes, which is coming out of the White House with Bill Clinton, all that. You can email me, Georgia Accountability, or you can get at me at Mitch Smiley 790, or you can email me at mitch@heartintentions.com. I got a few people that want me to do their dogs. I got a bunch of irons in the fire. I got to wait to pull out and hit it, I did learn a lot, but any tips? Let's see. Let me see some of this stuff. Any tips for somebody going to jail for the first time? 1 year sentence. Mind your own business. Don't gamble. Don't ask stupid questions. Don't fuck with drugs and punks. Mind your own business is a big thing. You see somebody getting fucked up, just turn your head and walk the other way. Do your own time. That's right. You get them out since them seems whether the judge is in a bad mood or not. Yeah. Yeah, but county jails are worse than prisons. There's a lot of tension. People are fighting cases. People are doing short times. They're worried about their old ladies and all this other stuff they got. That's always been number one for me. Yeah, don't ask stupid questions. You can get through it pretty simply, Get a routine. If you don't have a job in the kitchen or whatever, county jails don't offer much. Get a fucking card game going every day. I heard LA County's a bitch, man. Especially if you're white. And I hate to throw that out there, but it's true. You get it from all sides. Cops, everybody. So, yeah, I'm going to try and get some more work. So, with this painting, this pretty much is done, but the dog and some of the stuff down here, it's an underpainting. I have to build it up. So, yeah, someone said I should start teaching art classes up here, provide the basic art instruction. I would have to find a place to do it and people that would want to do it, that'd be fun. I did it in prison, so the county's overcrowded. What is considered a stupid question? Hey man, I get some drugs. Just stupid shit. You don't ask no stupid questions. If you're going to ask somebody a question, ask yourself first, is it stupid? Because the chances are you probably know the answer. Don't let no one take your shit either. Don't let no one press you out of your shit, because once it starts, it never stops. And they see a weakness, they're gonna use it for every drop they can get. So it's no crime in losing if you stand up for yourself. What do those teardrop tats mean? They used to mean years. I don't know what the fuck they mean now. And I don't have any teardrop tattoos. They used to mean every year you did, but imagine if it got it, 30, 40 years. So, yeah, you know what I mean? I'm not down with face tattoos. I used to have one on my forehead, but I had taken off. It was a little tiny one. And everyone kept staring at my forehead. And a dumb question, I thought it was how many people a person had. There's a lot of teardrops on your face, Mitch. Yeah, it would be. It's a fashion statement now. Yeah, now face tattoos is a fashion statement. Like, hey, look at me. Yeah, face tattoos, I see a lot of it on Instagram and Facebook. It's Instagram, especially the tattoo sites. A lot of people getting their faces tattooed. Yeah, Mike Tyson does it well, but Mike Tyson's got money and he's a fighter and a weed grower and a weed smoker. He's a tough guy. He's not trying to get a job uh, in the any industrial jobs or any of that. So when you're out there, yeah, nobody earns them anymore. Yeah, I earn my. Yeah, that's right, Fred. Nobody earns teardrops anymore or any of that shit. So them tattoos don't mean fuck anymore. And to me, I always thought, whatever. Uh, don't touch your face unless you're tattoo artists or doing live. Don't get fish and chips on you. Don't get fish and chips on you. We can't. Fish and chips in prison's a non-existent thing, brother. At least in California. Yeah, I don't understand the face tattoos. I also don't understand people doing their bodies solid black, like their arms, chest, solid black, their back, solid black. I mean, solid black. And I seen guys covering up some pretty nice tattoo work with solid black ink. And there was an article about the Yakuza, the Japanese gangsters that get fully tattooed. Evidently, when you're fully tattooed, your liver also detoxifies through your skin and it blocks the detoxification of your liver. And I never seen that tattoos on the eyes. Yeah, don't ask if someone's a chomo unless you really go there. Yeah, so they were coming over here getting new livers. Face tats like a Chipotle bag. That's right. Yeah, so I don't understand the fully black tattoos. Just solid, nothing, no design, just solid black. I don't get it. We're doing all right, Gunner. We're doing okay. Getting ready to go to Arizona, Gunner, with the fellas. So, you know, it's gonna be one of them rides. It's gonna take a while, and I got a little cushion for my motorcycle seat. My tat costs two soups, not the same thing. That's right. Russian tattoos. I got a couple books from somebody on Russian tattoos. They all mean things. Um, I guess if you're a Russian, a prisoner, criminal, or cop, you're going to know about somebody by looking at their tattoos. And in the criminal world over there, if you don't have any tattoos, you're not trusted. So it's not so much that way here, but kind of, you know, there's a lot of criminals that don't get tattoos. Christian will make. Uh, yeah, it's like this thick. It's called purple, but mine's not purple. I got it at grocery outlet actually, and it's gonna be a lot nicer on the bike with that, guaranteed. You know. Yeah, they used to tattoo artists at the same time they do the black stuff. Yeah, smart criminals don't get tattoos, especially on their hands or necks or faces. The friend's dad I told you about having back cancer just got possible negative tests. Awesome, awesome. Uh, you know, cancer's fucked, dude. I see it more and more now. I have a friend that did 45 years in prison and he's got cancer. And, I call him, talk to him as much as possible. I was not in a gang, Fred. Never. There's a Russian mob guy that fights MMA and has mob tats. Wow, that's cool. I think I've seen that guy. I think I've seen him. Uh, he wore that sweater I got from you for days on end. Loved it. That's right. Fedoras. That's right. Yeah, anyway, I think I seen that Russian guy, but he was in a Russian mob, but he did time in prison. I do remember him saying something about being Orthodox too. So he's an Orthodox Christian. I go to a higher power. That's right. I go to a Russian Orthodox church out here in where I live. So I think that's the same guy. That's what I found. That dude got hands. That's right, Oos. That's why I found him interesting. Because he's got that Russian background with the Orthodox too. So what's going on out in the world, man? Fedora's religious. Hell yeah. Yeah, Fred goes to Jew church. That's right. Whatever you got to do, man. That's one thing you learn in a joint is you don't insult another man's beliefs, his religion, or his faith, because it could get you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? We all got our higher power. That's absolutely right. Two brothers. One is the mayor of Kiev, Ukraine. Very Orthodox. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, you don't insult another man's faith or beliefs, you know. Could get you hurt. And it's going to commit. That's right, G. Contreras. Thanks for checking in, brother. And really, what's the point, Unless you're one of them guys that believes that he should kill somebody for not believing what he believes in, because his God wants him to kill you. I'm gonna call Jen RN. That's right. What's the point, right? There is religious gangsters. I heard of them guys in Russian mob come over here and they commit crimes and they send gold back to the Russian church, And they send money and gold back to Russia to the church. So, whatever it is they're doing, they have some ties to the church still. They still have some faith and something, you know what I mean? Thank you, G. Contreras. I know a guy from Colombia, and he goes, he used to go to church with me. He goes, we do bad things, and he goes, we have to do it for our families, And it's all right, brother, So in his mind, not that it was justified, but he's like, he was committing crimes for his family. But he still went to church every Sunday, Every day. That's right, TJ Hemming. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, there's a lot of Russians. There are Russians in SAC. My brother's mechanic is a Russian. They fix stuff. They got a nice auto mechanics shop, and they treat my brother pretty good. Alto. I'm glad you like our videos. I'm on my phone, so I'm having trouble. I can see it's ALT. And thanks for watching our videos, man. Really. You see the last one I just gave a shout out to younger generation. More than the way God since God says. No, Orthodox is 2 words, Tashanka. I go fishing occasionally. Russians do it hard, Oos. So Orthodox is 2 words, orthodoxy. It means correct or right worship. That's what it means. What's it say? Your brother older. My brothers are younger than me, Mark. Well, I know Fred's a Jew, and he would never say Jews are evil. So Fred's a good motherfucker. I love him. So anyway, there's Orthodox Jews and Orthodox Christians. So that's what that word Orthodox means. And it's basically the original church. You know, hasn't changed in a couple thousand years. I don't think anyone could take the USA down and let to be honest. G Contreras, thank you so much. Georges. Oh, let's see. The devil controls people. Yeah, well, what's that say? Let me see. All Eastern Europeans are good people that are taught to be guardians. That's right, TJ. And walking alive. Just keep it real. Wow, look at that. Annie, member. Welcome to Hard Intentions member. Thank you. Thank you so much. I never saw. Oh, yeah, I've seen guys with gold in their mouth, gold chains, gold teeth, all that shit. You know, there's 2 or 3 superpowers that might be problematic. Bring down the USA. G Contreras, thank you again, brother. I really appreciate that. The doc doing manage. Thanks, Mike, and that business man. We got to work on the content, bro. We never got our content from Vegas yet, so we're working on that. I think America's bringing itself down. So people in this country are tearing it apart and tearing it down to the lowest common denominator. I hear Biden's giving out free crack pipes. Is that true? It says free crack pipes, Jack. Yeah? Is that true? What do you guys hear about that? Free crack pipes from Biden. Hunter Biden's crack pipe. What do you say about that? Annie, you're back. Thank you. How do you feel being ever seen a friend? In prison. Yeah, let's see. Free crack pipes for everyone. Go Brando. To prevent the transfer of bloodborne pathogens, they're not shooting dope. They already give out free needles. I met guys in prison that I knew on the street, and I met guys in prison I knew when I first went in. I see them years later, and if they were on the drugs and they were fucking SNY, that's the only place I know of. Brandon. Papa Willie, welcome to the membership, brother. That's right, Terry. How about free weed? Michael Thompson's a fucking narcissistic fuck, bottom line, So, yeah, so if I met dudes in prison that I knew from the street or I knew previous and they were fucked off on dope, I didn't fuck with them. I don't fuck with dope fiends like that, especially not in prison. They get you in a fucking wreck. And, hey, our attention. Last year, man, plan on commissioning you for a painting in the future. Hope you're having a good week. Do I think the USA will split? No, I don't. Thanks for tuning in, though, brother. Man, I'm missing the comments. Are on the phone, so they give out free needles over here. People are going to the chemists in their maintenance treatment. Yep. Best thing give homeless people's a job. Went to prison, came out a monster. Tuesday looked like an NA Holocaust. Yep. T-Killer, what's happening? I seen guys parole, big, huge dudes, come back a month later, skin and bones, because they're out there shooting dope. I don't fuck with them, I used to clown them, so. Yeah, they're going to give out free crack pipes. Yeah, God bless America. 100%. We need his blessing, I'll tell you that right now. So they're giving out free crack pipes, is that right, Brando? Brando's giving out free crack pipes? And just say who's buying a paintings. What's that now? I'm buying this painting go for more than Van Gogh's, Rembrandt's. Yeah. Well, maybe I could do some artwork for Brando and he could sell it and give me half the profit. If free crackle pipes, how many times you have seen youngsters coming to prison alone since they end up with the shit? I've seen guys go in prison with 3, 4 years to do and end up with life sentences. You know what I mean? 30 million crack pipes. Oh, yep. See, Rancho heard about it. Invaded and destroyed one of these years. It can never be invaded. Yeah, I talked about that, but this guy told me, when someone's walking down the tier, you got to hear that, and you be able to tell what cell they stop at and where they're going or where they're at on the tier. You should be able to hear everything and know where it's coming from and what it is. And yeah, I got to where, like, when I was a tier tender, I'd hear somebody making a knife, and I'd walk up to the cell, like the next day when I was working on the tier, and be like, "Hey man, what are you making that piece for?" And they'd be like, "Oh, I'm not making that." I go, "Yeah," and yeah, you guys made knives. You could hear it, especially in open face cell. And the government's, yeah, knife making was pretty prevalent back in the day. Now they cut pieces off steel off shit in their cell. So, at the convenience store, I remember only Coke smokers would buy those. But yeah. They're giving out crack pipes. Uh, you know, um, you see in the video, maybe some. Hold on 1 second. Maybe some pill. What is reds? Reds are barbiturates, and they don't make them anymore. They had reds, yellows, rainbows, or tunol, seconol, barbiturates. They quit making them a long time ago. Was I well respected in prison? Um, some people respected me, some people didn't. You know, fortunately for me, people that didn't like me, they kind of kept that to themselves. To the point where on the channels we ramping up crap. I didn't know what you guys were talking about. Yeah, so I mean, I never had to, go too far with it. I got in a few fights, and I did some other shit a couple times here and there. But for the most part, towards the end of my sentence, especially, I didn't have a lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying? I like the idea of folks spending decades in prison. What do you do to kill time in confinement? Man, these fucking, wow. It's hard to answer these things so fast. There's no way to fix a prison system. Really. I think they should teach trades to guys that want to get out and work, like welding, cabinet making, plumbing, electrician, all that shit, carpentry. They should teach guys trades. You know, so when they get out, they can get a decent job. Uh, you know, take it time. Yeah. I think they could feed people a little better. There used to be a thing. Some wardens would say, I want them to get their mail and I want them to be fed good. Because if you're fed good and you get your mail, you're happy. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And they don't feed you good now, and it takes sometimes 2, 3, 4 weeks to get a fucking letter. JJ, I don't know what they're saying about it, but they shouldn't be giving crack pipes to nobody, not the government. Somebody for takes preserve better, eliminate poverty, then the cast is set. Prisons don't driving suspended unreal. Glad you're still on. Yeah, we're gonna stay on as long as we can. Prisons are fucked, man. They treat you like shit. They have terrible medical, dental, horrible food that most of it you can't eat. Uh, what was the meal? The meal loaf was not a thing. That's something that was mostly out of LA County Jail they used for punishment. A mystery meat. Yeah, that was mystery meatloaf. That was something out of LA County. Uh, yeah, see, they should be teaching guys trades in high school that they could get out, and not everybody leaving high school is going to get a fucking tech job, you know? And the brake pads, that's right. That's a fucking blessing. Yeah, most of the time they just, it's only simple. They just pull your teeth. They used to. Hope so. Well, everybody, it's right, Wayne. They used to pull your teeth when I went to prison. If you had a cavity, whatever, they just pull your teeth, and give you some shitty partial that would fuck the rest of your teeth up. Uh, SOS is not SOS anymore. It's just cornstarch and fake meat. They call it blow up meat. Yeah, it is pretty bad, Ryan. No crack pipes? Man, Biden's really letting me down. Can be better used for prison reform. Better, yeah. So I think they should feed people better. Like we used to get roast beef like twice a month, roast turkey twice a month, pork chops a couple times a month, steak once a month. It's just prison's fucked now, man. You got hamburgers once a week. Happy Valentine's Day. That's right. I don't watch the Super Bowl, but I don't watch sports. I don't support millionaires. Baby girl Winnie, hello everyone. Ryan Foster. Yeah, we got steak once a month in Tracy. In other prisons, they give it to you pretty periodically too. Uh, when working in the kitchen, you usually eat before dinner. You get your cut. Uh, I think life sentence is a motherfucker at any age. I don't watch sports. Skin graft on Xmas, which is basically bologna. That's right. Uh, yeah, food in prisons fuck. So how can they fix a prison system that can feed people better, and they can teach them a trade, and they can give them jobs in prison that pay a decent wage? Like guys that work in PIA, valueless ever. Yeah, uh, no one is useless in the life, but just because you're in prison doesn't make you useless. Like I was washing all the clothes for Tascadero State Hospital, folding them and packaging them up to send them. But I'm really not a sports fan. I would have though, UFC, MMA fan. If I was younger, I might consider it, but I'm too fucking old. I mean, I'm 60 years old, so. How's your feeling? My grandpa got COVID at 80, so I hope he survives too, brother. Alta. Uh, yeah, no one's useless, man. I mean, everyone has a purpose in life, and everyone has a story, and everyone has someone that loves them. What's up, the process? Uh, so they should treat people like human beings in there instead of like dogs. I mean, that's common sense, right? Um, you know, Guys walk around pissed off and angry, stabbing each other, beating motherfuckers down. Don't forget any prisoners back in Mickey. Yeah, things are different over there, Mickey. I'm an Indian guy. Process. I can do it. You know, why do you think guys prey on other people in prison? Because they want to? I mean, because they're you're living in a shithole with nothing. And so when guys have something, there's other guys that feel like, they should have a cut of that. And so they hook up, form organizations to take it. That's right, Fred. Uh, Insecurity or desperation Missouri Loves Company. You know, so I mean, there's guys that all they see is immediate. They don't see the future. All they see is the right now, and they're in prison and they want shit right now, and they don't want to wait. So they hook up. They prey on other weaker dudes, or even dudes that are good dudes. They just outnumber them. You know, so you know that doesn't happen. Just I mean, it happens because prison's a fucked up place to live, man. You know. Oh, JB Weld, thank you. Thank you, JB Weld. I'll tell you what, that's gonna fill up my gas tank on the way to Arizona. Thank you, brother. Jay Ward, what's up, brother? My family, that's right. This is a Hard Intentions family, folks. Yeah, life is not fair, man, and you know. Oh, Jay Ward, thank you. It's in 009. That's right. Yeah, you know, prison is a crime factory, you know, and that's right, SN 009. You know, you go to prison, kids go in there for 8 years starting soon. 8 years. Bro, you got our address. Stay in touch. Gotta do it. You ever see the monster? Should say the monster garbage where the dudes in Old Folsom. No, I didn't see that hot rod. I heard about it. I heard about it. Yeah, you know, Jay Ward's going to jail. And I talked to him on the phone a while back. What's up, Jay Ward? You got our address, brother. Stay in touch. Excuse me. Stay in touch, bro. And if I get a letter from you, you got our address. And I'll put your hookup out there, and so maybe some of the folks can write you too while you're in there. Good night, Brian. I'll see you later, brother. Bike night tomorrow. Oos, what's going on, brother? Thank you. Thank you, Oos. So I talked to Jay Ward. He knows what he's got to do. He's going to go deal with what he's got to deal with a coal miner around our high school in Western Pennsylvania. Oh, wow. Texas Running Company. That's right. Wheel drive, lifted truck, and Old Folsom. I worked on this job and wasn't there. Yeah, Big Mick worked on cars in Folsom, man. They used to have the stuff, bro. That's right, Ooze. Thank you. Someone ever try to sell what? So no, you don't. You don't need to buy one. You just make one. Yeah. So she parts my kids will graduate. You know what? You're gonna get out and be there for them, though, bro. That's what matters. Yeah. So when Mick was in the joint, and when I was in the joint back then, they had auto body shop. Cops, teachers, free staff could bring their cars in, have guys work on the motors, transmissions at auto mechanics, auto body. They'd do body work and paint them. And, whoever's car it was, they might come out and drop them a couple cartons of cigarettes and a jar of coffee. Jay Ward, thank you. Give us your hookup. Be sure and write me so we can get it out there. Oh, JB Weld, my coworker was just killed by a guy smoking heroin, ran him over his bacon. What? Wow, JB Weld, thank you for that. Awesome. And I'm sorry to hear about your coworker. Um, that's fucked up, man. That really hit me out of nowhere, and that's rough when you lose somebody. Even if it's just a close friend, somebody you work with every day, or a family member. If this kid was loaded on heroin, your first thought is you want to fuck him up, right? But then, you start thinking, well, this dude was loaded on heroin. He's a youngster. Jay Ward, thank you so much, brother. I like that emoji. Uh, you know, he's going to go to prison for quite a long time, and he's going to experience things that no one should have to experience. He was 26 years old. All right. I mean, he shouldn't have been fucking using heroin and driving. And you know what? I think it's in the book. Don't let the sun set on your righteous anger. So it's there is such a thing as righteous anger. St. Paul said it, right? Just don't let it eat you up. You know what I'm saying? Uh, don't let that anger eat you up. Don't. And then you think about that kid and all the fucked up shit he's gonna go through when he goes to prison, and life's not gonna be easy for him. So I don't know if it eases a burden of losing your friend or family. When I was in the joint before I got out, they had restorative justice, and some of the nuns put it together from the Catholic Church in L.A. And uh, you know, old Trinity, Joe, in there and your time, and don't let that time do you. That's right. And these women are in there talking to us about crime and the circumstances and all the stuff. And then this lady gets up there and she tells a story. It's to make it real short. She had a son that was a good kid. He was getting ready to go to college. He was gonna get with mom, pick out, get done, and move forward. Shitty deal, forward to, but you'll make it, Jay Ward. And like I said, stay in touch. You got our hookup, and we're gonna put it out to the Hard Intentions family to help you through it. Yeah, so this lady lost her son in a drive-by shooting. He was going to go to college, live a decent life, and somebody did a drive-by, shot him, and killed him while he was walking to the store to get a soda. And she came in and told her story, and basically said that she wants a guy that killed her son to honor her son in the way he lives. I mean, she forgave him. Just blew my mind. And she's like, people that commit crimes like that should honor their victims. But it was a trip to hear that lady talk about the effects of losing her son, and the forgiveness she had for the person that killed him. So Jay Ward, thank you so much. well, we're gonna be here when you get out, brother. How much of that 8 years you got to do? I mean, can you get some good time off? Oh, you're going from one state to another. All right. Damn. Jay Ward's a good dude. We talked on the phone. That's right. 2 years off. Okay, so you can get out sooner. You can get out sooner. Hopefully you can get through the first sentence too a little sooner. Get it done and move on. That's our hope. Just know we're gonna miss you while you're gone. For real. You've been on with us for quite a while, so yeah. Fun through hit that law library. That's right. And look, man, year to year they come out with new laws that give guys time credits to get out, So, you know, So, what do you guys think about, random question. What do you think about a guy who stabbed somebody while he's bench pressing weights, when he's got a few 100 pounds on his chest and someone runs up and sticks a knife in his chest and kills him? What do you think about that? Because the guy on the bench was my homeboy, and it was in Folsom around 83. And I think homeboy Mick got there right after that. He was my homeboy. I was in county jail with him. Older, biker, white Indian dude. And they killed him. And then, not a fan. He's kind of cowardly. Yeah, you think so? So do I. They killed him while he's bench pressing. Walk around with his chest out for a while. No rules, treacherous game. That's right, T-Kill, exactly. And then after that, he snitched. Turned rat, dropped out of his crew, and turned rat. So that was a good. Oh wow, the dumb way homie. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that super chat. Let's see. It's a good night here in the valley. Nice and cool, not cold. The weather turned good, though. That's right, John Doe. Jay Ward, thank you. I'm a bunch. Yeah, so, then the guy turned rat. So, in the end, why did he kill homeboy? I think because he was a big dude. He turned rat, his name was Hoss. Called him Big Hoss. Yeah. Ratted on everyone after he did it. Don't have no nightmares, bro. You're a stand-up dude, and you got a good head on your shoulders. Yeah, so I always thought, well, why did he kill that dude? Why did he kill my homeboy? Because he turned rat right after that. Yeah, he was going to get an organization. So my thing is the guy was probably scared from the get-go, right? And I have to do a video on that. You know what I'm saying? What cowards do, what scared motherfuckers will do. A lot of times they won't fucking attack the dude they're scared of. They'll go kill someone else for the guy that they're scared of, Dumb sword don't fall when things go south. That's right. 2 week sauce, that's right. Let's see. You could dive into what cowards do. Yeah, I think I'll do that. It's a dog painting. That's for one of our subs. Toughest prisoners you knew. Who were the toughest prisoners I knew? Fuck, that's, man, 1980s did, let's see. Same thing to him at San Quentin. And the bench press somebody, put them and kill them. But let's see. For respect in the yard, yeah. 1980. A guy know in the 80s got smashed with dumbbell. I think he called him Igor. They killed him in the gym, I think. Good looking painting beyond. Thank you, Drifter. That's for one of our subs, man. That's his dog that passed away. That's Rufus. Banned in prison, that book. That book, I read that book in prison, so, it's basic psychology is all it is. Or do something to somebody because you knew it was. I don't take orders, Oak Trini. I know news on that dude. Mentality is hard enough, then it gets smoked when do it. Yep. It's painting that for a vet. It's a man's dog. It passed away. Yep, I heard Mike Thompson got his black belt in Folsom Karate. Yeah, he might. Jay, where you gonna play? Folsom Karate, right? Yeah, I think he got that Folsom Karate shit down a long time ago, bro. But you know, you never know. Good night, Wayne. You have a good night, brother. Yeah, I didn't take orders. I didn't take orders. I mean, there's a lot of guys in there that don't take orders. People just do their own shit, you know? So, you know, do you take orders? I mean, if you have a job, you take orders from your boss, right? And, if you're on probation or parole, you're going to take orders from your parole officer, right? Folsom Karate is, hitting the nuts, So I'm only in a Vallejo. My good friend was a pallbearer at his funeral. Oh, wow. What's that about stickings? Basically you stick somebody because you feel like your life's in danger or somebody's disrespected you to the point where you can't take it. My friends used to tell me, hey, can you live with that? If not, go stab them. Yeah. Jim, I gotta get through doing my bed and get out and start my plan. I know this one for some time. Embarrassing, my fault. Thank you. Prison, like this guy socked up my friend Joe, and Joe came back and stabbed him. I guess he stabbed him in the liver. Guy said all he could see was green when he got stabbed, but he tried to punk Joe in front of other people, and it cost him. It's usually personal. You burn somebody, you could get stabbed. You're gonna get stabbed if you don't pay. Only orders I take is from God and the wife, right? Yeah, that's the one that cost me my job. In SAC. The idea that it's funny to see wild animals acting like clumsy humans or trying to power abusers. Hammered by a whip cracking trainer is primitive. Yep. Let's see. Let's see. I don't like how men tell other men to go do something and do something because they feel it. That's exactly right. I don't watch the boss these days. That's right. That's right. If you're gonna join a group of people that are down for stabbing and killing people, then man, I guess in this day. Yeah, he did piss on himself. Yeah, if you're trying to join an outfit that's down for stabbing and killing, then you're going to be stabbing and killing at somebody else's will. Um, you know, you're going to be doing what somebody else tells you to do until you make your bones and you become part of it, right? But other than that, I mean, why take orders from somebody? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to start wrestling in junior college. Well, does that salon pass? I don't know if that works good. No, that stuff doesn't work all that great. These orders too. So stay out of the mix. It's neutral. It's windy out there. Oh, you ever do time with Ryan Hoyt? I don't know who that is. Let's see. You can stay out of the mix, really. Under the crowded conditions of friendly social interaction between members of a group become reduced, and destructive and aggressive patterns. You're absolutely right. The process, absolutely right. Just do your own thing, though. Favorite item to get on commissary. That's windy. Favorite item on commissary was always coffee, a pouch of roast beef, tortillas, rice and beans. You can make burritos. You know what I mean? I tried not to eat a lot of noodles, but I did. Oh, it's the most dangerous. What prison in California is the most dangerous? I would say probably High Desert and Calipatria is pretty dangerous, you know. Shebang potato. I didn't like them whole shebang that much. Roast beef, you must be out of fridge. No, it comes in a pouch, bro. Yeah, coffee, rice, beans, you know. That's the basic shit, you know, the guy needs in prison, right? You know, you gotta have what you gotta have, right? Out here, it's different. Pelican Bay, I want to imagine it's pretty dangerous. People have misconception about Pelican Bay. Pelican Bay Mainline and Pelican Bay Shoe are two different things. Pelican Bay Shoe is no longer a warehouse for so-called prison gang members. They're all in the mainline now. They actually have level 2 inmates in there now. Uh, the mainline, once they had riots there, they took all this very serious, dangerous guys out of there. They split the yard up in sections like a pie, and they started bringing mentally ill people there for psych programs. And you know, it's not what you would imagine. High Desert, Calipatria. Nowadays a crack pipe with no crack is a must-have, I guess. Yeah, yeah. So you know, it's to me those are the two pretty bad prisons. You know, sections divided by gang, by yard. I think I don't know. I think classification. Whatever, like nuts and what. What's up, Jay Ward? Thank you. I'm not really a great fighter, but I can defend myself, Fred. You know, uh, you know, you do what you got to do, right? I like to take dudes to the ground, smash their head in the concrete whenever I got a shot. You know. Use a slang Cadillac in prison when referring to a drink. So the prison gang members are on the shoe. I'm pretty sure that made a lot of people nervous. Yeah, it made a lot of guys nervous, and especially when they started killing people again. Some guys got nervous, you know, whatever. We had a guy in my yard. I heard he's out now, and he's a pretty cool dude. He's about there, so just try. You know, I'm not down with violence, really, but you got to be a good fighter when the chin gets touched. Yep. Cool menthol Cadillac. So Cadillac is a shot of coffee with creamer and sugar in it. That's a Cadillac shot of coffee, right? A Cadillac draw, hot chocolate and coffee. Yeah, it's not really a Cadillac. It's easy cream, sugar, coffee. A Cadillac draw. Oh, you're a wrestler. You take them to concrete and smash their face in the fucking concrete or the back of their head. So anyway, Cadillac draw is a maximum draw. When I went to prison, a Cadillac draw was $100. Then I went up to like 120, then 180. Now, then when I left, it was like 220 or something. Yeah, the head doesn't bounce well off concrete, even if it's a wall. You know. One time, I was in Donovan, and they have the black side of the day room, white Mexican side of the day room. And if you live on that side of the day room, you just say, hey, whoop, you know. It doesn't have to be the floor, it could be a wall. And so this guy was sitting in the black side of the day room talking to somebody, and I told him, I said, hey, dude, you know, that's their day. They got at me and asked me, hey, what's up with dude, you know? What makes a draw so expensive? That's a maximum that you're allowed to draw. You can buy that much stuff when the canteen's called Cadillac Draw. So anyway, I say, you know, you're in the black side of the day room, whatever. He goes, hey, fuck you. You don't tell me what to do. Fuck you, wah, wah, wah. And I say, hey, I'm just trying to, avoid a problem with these dudes. Thank you, Tashanka. And so the guy just, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And I go, all right, cool. So then they call yard. And I told this Mexican homeboy of mine, I say, watch my back. And they got behind me. I followed the dude out the rotunda and on top of the gun rail. And right when we got in the middle, we got past the window of the gun rail, I grabbed the side of his head and the side of his neck and slammed his head in the wall. Bam, bam, and kept moving and dropped him like a sack of shit, And, yeah. You know what I mean? So that's what he got for disrespecting me. And I got away with it. They put the yard down. I was down the track, because I did it and moved out and, before they could push the button. What's up, GC? I miss playing baseball on the gravel. Yeah, that was a motherfucker in Lancaster. You played softball in decomposed granite. Yeah, so when it was all said and done, he didn't rat and he apologized to me, No, he wasn't a gang member. I wouldn't give a fuck if he was or not. He disrespected me and he had an ass whooping coming. You know what I mean? So, Jay Ward, you could probably throw a few blows, if you choke a guy out, Yeah, he apologized, and no hard feelings, you know what I mean? No hard feelings. We continue to live in the same place. If I felt like he was somebody that wouldn't accept that ass whooping, then I would have stabbed him. I knew that he was a fucking lame, trying to make a point. Like, I don't know what his fucking point was supposed to be, because the guy knew me for quite a while, 3 or 4 years, so he knew, he shouldn't be talking to me like that. And he also, I guess he figured I was trying to get out of prison and, he could talk however the fuck he wanted to, but if you attacked a gang member, well, I don't know, imagine you should bring a knife, yeah, dude was trying to bark, so, if you attack a gang member, you might as well just move on down the line and get all his buddies too, because that's like saying, what if somebody attacked your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, or your kid? You're going to do something. So I'm sure their buddies are going to do something. So, if, I'm going to say there are some dudes in prison that are prison gang members that are pretty smart. You know what I mean? And, they're not going to put you in a position to have to do something like that because they know where it goes, unless they're just fucking assholes. And the dudes that are assholes, they usually end up dropping out. I shouldn't say asshole because I'm an asshole. I was an asshole for a while. But the guys that abuse their situation, they know, hey, I have again, Mr. P taking the same way, and all of them are about it. That's right. And, like, if a guy joins a gang because he wants to, have some authority, tell motherfuckers what to do, and have backup when he's out of line, if somebody checks him, he's the wrong dude. And usually them guys don't last. You know what I mean? They usually end up dropping out or getting dealt with by their own folks. So, there was some gang members in there that their trip was to make sure everybody was safe. Of course, whatever, the drug dealing didn't get people killed outside of the race. I mean, you can tell a lame from an official, dude. And a lot of guys, yeah. Anyway, yeah, there were COs in there that would fight. What's up, Big Roger? If they line up and lay them down, that's right. It was. There were some COs in Tracy that would fight you one-on-one. There were some COs in San Quentin that would fight you one-on-one. I feel like you're both part of my circle. Thank you so much, man. Uh, Michael Fraley, thank you so much. That's, man, hearing stuff like that's why we do this, brother. Thank you, for real. Um, I've been on a little longer tonight than usual because I don't know how to. I can't do a members only on my phone, and she's in the house not feeling well. That's why I'm on the shed, you know. But yeah, people say stuff like that in our comments, man. We really appreciate it. That just gives us incentive to keep pressing, you know. You guys are like family to me too, and to her. We met some really awesome people on this channel, and we have personal contact with them outside the channel. So, I mean, I rode to Las Vegas and back with Jason Menifee. I rode over to Sacramento. We rode together and rode back together, and we had a great time over there together. Met him on this channel, you know. There's some good people out there, brother. So thank you for that. The CEO and Tracy also known they would fuck the person up. You know, sometimes he didn't fuck the guy up, you know. Let's feel better. Yeah, she does work right. Tell the missus out. You know, that's right. Thank you guys. Just to get into a gang. What's that say? Gang life strictly for strength in numbers never lasts. That's right. That's right. Out here, they will get busy with you one-on-one. They used to. I don't know about now. There were cops that would get with you one-on-one, fight you in the stairwell. You know, some of them would come in your cell and just say, "Hey, you want to fucking get it up?" They would do it. Some of them would do it. You know, I seen cops fight that didn't ask for a fight. I seen the goon squad ran up in a cell. And Tracy, good night, Mr. Wilson View. I don't know about hitting the shower, but they would go in the stairwell with you, bro. And Tracy and D-Wing. I forgot his name. He was a white cop, kind of lanky. If you got in his face about, you know, something, he would say, "Hey, man, you want to go to the fucking stairwell? It's in the back of the unit. Goes up, you know, and there's a door." Uh, no, he didn't always come out on top, and he never told. So, you know, we're fighting another seal. You know, T Killer, there was a cop. I forgot his freaking name. No, there were no other officers. Was in the back of the unit. Yeah. So anyway, this cop. Thank you, Rob. Thank you on both accounts here. Thank you so much. Yeah, this cop used to catch. You know, he was robbing drug dealers on the street, all kinds of shit. But it's in the '80s. In San Quentin, he would beat cops up in the parking lot. They ended up firing him. Uh, you know, they ended up firing him. But he treated the inmates pretty good. But when COs got in his fucking face, he would take them out the parking lot and beat their ass. You know. Yeah, So, you know, there are cops that don't like other cops and they'll beat them up. And there are also guys that'll fight other prisoners, you know. So, what's up, Bruno? Well, you know, I mean, I don't know. If a cop will fight you heads up, whatever, you know, that's cool. Well, the SEALs were on oxys, painkillers. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that in California. I heard it. I heard if a CO and Corcoran, you know, they were passing out morphine pills to guys on the yard, and you know they'd get them back to the building. And this guy was buying morphine pills off the yard to take home to his wife who had cancer. So, you know what I mean, 16 to Life. I've never seen that one. I'll have to check it out when we close off tonight. You know. But it's we've been on for what, hour and 45 minutes, man. That's crazy. School with no ramifications. Yeah, see, Roger was there in the 80s. He'll tell you they would get him up, man. They'd come in your cell and get him up, you know, or go to a stairwell or around the back. You know, the older prisons had a lot of blind spots, and they would do it, you know. But those are COs that were veterans, Vietnam vets, military vets, guys that were truck drivers became CEOs, or they grew up in the hood. And, you know, they were different. It was an near death experience in prison. You know, you get shot, you get stabbed. That's near death shit, I guess. You know, had some bad medical shit. You know, but you know, I've been shot at with a Mini 14, never hit. Shot at with shotguns. Been shot with shotguns. You know, painting of the dawn in the background. Thank you so much, Michael. Michael Fraley. You know, it's what I love to do, man. And then if you see, let's see, you see that there's a print up there, a motorcycle that was done in prison. So there's the dog. You know, I got a lot of work to do on it. So, uh, it's prison dangerous document making out to be. Yeah, it is. It is. It is dangerous, bro. Good night, OG. Good night, Oos. Respect, brother. Thanks for tuning in. Going always a pleasure. That's right, Tequila. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna have to get going pretty soon myself. We've been on almost 2 hours, man. It's been a pleasure too. You know, but yeah. Good night, brother. We're getting ready to go on our motorcycle ride to Arizona. Got a new tire on the bike. You know, I'm working on the shed, doing some art. I got art stacked up, and you know, I've been noticing that I went to a tattoo shop and I go, how do they do this? They move their patterns around on a pad and print out the pattern, right? They said they use an iPad Pro and some app. So nowadays we'll never get on one that feel like they were bullied as kids. That's right. Uh, yeah, so I got to find me an iPad Pro so I can start getting my tattoo game up to modern standards like some of these guys. That's the latest, you know. Got a new tattoo machine. Cops nowadays never get. Yeah, you know, Jay Ward, just in closing, I don't know when you're going in. You got our address, P.O. Box 1153, Placerville, California, 95667. Write us when you get in there, brother. We'll write you back and we'll give people your address on the channel. Hopefully, they'll get in touch with you and help you get through this time we have to do. It is about respect. You know, in closing, I just want to say, man, that, you know how to wrestle, and I'm sure you could sock a motherfucker in the mouth if you have to, but you're smart also. So, good night, John Doe. Hit the fart sack. Uh, you're smart, man, brother. You know how to avoid trouble. So just do your thing. I'm sure motherfuckers will leave you alone and won't test you. If they do, just give it to them, you know. Just tell me, let's take it to the cell. If you know how to wrestle, cell fight's the best way to go. Just say, let's take it to the cell. You know, most guys are going to be scared of you anyway. You know, you get them in the cell, beat their ass, it'll be the end of that. Most people won't want to fuck with you. And you know if you're in the right and if you're in the wrong, you'll know. Good night, Terry. I love you, brother. Yeah. We got a ride, bro. So, I'm sure you're going to do fine. Stay in touch, brother. Good night, Roger. Good night. Good night, Terry, Tashanka. You got our address. Stay in touch, brother. And we'll get people to stay in touch with you while you're in there. So, stay down, Dave from Australia. Awesome. We got another video dropping tomorrow. We got a couple more in the bank. You know, she's going to drop while I'm gone. And hopefully I get my friends on to do that interview. You know, we love you guys. Take care. I'm out for a while. That's right. Thank you, Smitty. Thank you. I got a lot of work to do on it. You guys have a good night. We love you guys. Get out there and do it hard. Don't let no one stop you. Love you. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you guys so much.